Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're asking the question, can you work on a Thai education visa? Short answer is no. Although, yeah, I've seen circumstances where if you're working at your school, they may be able to get you some kind of work permit. That said, where we're talking about university students, education visa, good way to go. Where we're talking about folks that are trying to use the education visa to just live in Thailand, be very, very careful with this. I've talked about this at length in many other videos. We talked about it when there were massive crackdowns against ED visas. In the current environment that we're seeing here in Thailand, would not surprise me at all to start seeing Thai immigration coming down, or at least scrutinizing very heavily language schools and those institutions which are issuing a large volume of education visas. Back to the original point of the video, though, is no. Work authorization is not inherently allowed pursuant to an education visa. Again, there may be a narrow subset of circumstances wherein you may be like working for your school or something, and they may be able to get work authorization for that. But I have to be honest, I've seen that once in 16 years, and it involved a university school student who was of African origin, living in Thailand, and ultimately, dealing with that person's visa and work permit, I think were rather difficult, and the school ultimately was able to place that person in a job working at the university. I think eventually they just moved over to a standard business visa and work permit after their schooling was done. But at the end of the day, that's a real anomaly. Education visas, generally speaking, are not set up for work authorization. Meanwhile, something else to keep in mind, education visas can be problematic when it comes to conversion to different status down the road. Heightened scrutiny is placed on folks that have had education visas in the past when they're trying to get new visas down the road. So one more reason to be exceptionally cautious when dealing with an ED visa.